Hello guys, welcome to a new Let's Play of Bastion, a Supergiant game made early 2000s, I want to say maybe early 2010s. Essentially this is one of my favourite games. Every single Supergiant game is a fantastic one. I'm actually going to start a new game. I literally just did a quick one to test to make sure that the game kind of recorded and everything else. So obviously last game that I finished was The Last of Us, so I just wanted to play something a little more, I say light-hearted. This game isn't.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Like I was saying, so this game isn't.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
The other thing is this game has a lot of narration. I'm going to try and avoid speaking over it, but there will be times where I do. So I do apologise on that front. This game is very, not story driven, but it has a very intricate plot, which the narrator kind of explains.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why.
So yeah, this is Bastion.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
And you can unlock additional kind of dialogue options by doing certain things to annoy the narrator and things like that.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Calamity. But yeah, this is one of my favourite games to play.
That survivor.
Ooh.
No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though.
Yeah, so this is a fun game for me. Again, it's very story-driven in the beginning. It gets slightly less so later on in the game. So hopefully I'll be able to talk more, but in this first episode there's a heavy amount of narration.
Kid just rages for a while.
You can see they have specific dialogue involved when you just just mess around and stuff, which I thought was quite cool. Grab this stuff. So we're playing this on PlayStation. Last time I played this was on PC. Funny enough, I played most Supergiant games both on console.
An old repeater falls out of the sky.
Yes.
Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Yep. This is the prep gun. Okay. But yeah, so again, I thoroughly enjoyed Supergiant games. I actually went to their UK concert recently. A few months back now.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Cool. Yeah, it was with Ashley and Darren.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Ooh. A memento, a fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value with the sentimental variety. It also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it just in case. The crystal barrette. We've also got the city crest, which is another memento, an identification badge from the old days. All those on official business from the city bear the Star of Ceylondia. Jesus. It's said to represent warmth, labour and sacrifice. I am going to say, so there is a range of weapons in this game. I am a heavy range user for this game, so I'm going to try and the melee route more so. I'm also, I prefer the fast weapons, not the slow fire ones. So let's go down here, get some more loots. Because you know me, I'm a fan of my loots. Can I just cheekily do that? Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome to the saloon. So yeah, this is a really fun game, and I wanted to play something a bit more relaxing after The Last of Us. And I think you can understand that a little bit. So
he sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
poor Randy.
Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Ah, yes.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
Oh no.
Clang. Shield saves his hide.
Yeah.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
If I remember correctly, for me evading was more effective. Just because I'm not very good at the parrying. Yeah, so you can get counters and stuff. If you're good. I'm not.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Oh boy. I somehow managed to counter that, and I don't know how. The good thing is that it technically reloads whilst you're blocking. So it's a kind of neat little trick.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Yummy, yummy health. Health tonic. Bye-bye, Randy.
Randy always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Yeah, poor guy. At least he went out with his bar. Even though his bar was attacked by gas. Enemies. I forgot what they're called. Squirts. And big fellas. Yeah, they have some really weird names in this. That's just what the narrator tells you.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
New ranged item. The breaker's bow.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Right back at you.
Remember, there's a cheeky... No, okay, yeah, you have to block. Ah, I was going to try and heal, but... Oh!
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
Something stringy, an upgraded material for the breaker's bow. A stretch of meese gut, prized by bows and pelt bull fans. One more reason for the popularity of meese hunting. Oh, lovely, it's guts. There's a little pathway here. Lead anywhere? Nope. Okay. Yeah, you'll know if a pathway is a pathway if a pathway suddenly has bits stem towards it. This is also not a pathway. Okay. Oh, trees are getting in the way. Also, the music in this game is phenomenal. I would highly recommend checking it out. When you have a second.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
There we go. Come on. Oops. There we go. Yeah, it's worth countering those attacks specifically, just because it instantly kills them, rather than me having to use the bow. If I grab this, it'll just heal me. Yep. Okay. What's this?
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Nice.
He's a mighty fast learner.
So now we got the special skill Whirlwind, and we use these tonics to learn those spells. Yeah, I hate the bow. It's got good range, but it takes forever to shoot.
He finds the distillery right
Ooh.
next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Nice.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Oh, so you can make squirt cider, dead rum, which gives us 10 crit chance, only activates when it's full health, and absorb stray fragments. I am actually going to go for fetching fizz. So spirits provide the passive bonuses, and then as you level up, you are able to get more passives, and you can actually switch which passive you're using, which is quite cool.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
So yep, I'm going to switch this back to this. And I'll keep the Kel Hammer for now. I'm not going to use 2 ranged weapons just yet. Whirlwind, we've got Bolt Burst, so Spiral of Bolts deals damage in every direction, and we've also got Dance Shot for the bow, so I'm going to actually use Bolt Burst for now, just because I'm using the repeater a lot more. Oop, I'm still close enough to the shot there. Whack. Whack. Whack, whack, whack. Another potion. I quite like Whirlwind, actually. It's a really good...
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Okay, so there's like an AoE effect type spell.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
So yeah, so every statue you break tells you more about that person, which I think is always quite nice. Yeah, I think they were here. I accidentally destroyed them. Using the AoE effect spell. Oh, going on a boat. Don't leave that there.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way.
A ferry barge.
The Bastion's real close now.
Nice. God, this music! Sorry, I'm getting way too vested in the music because again, it's the Supergiant game soundtracks are always phenomenally good.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy.
Something heavy, an upgrade material for the Kale Hammer. A chunk of precious alloy found deep underground. The staple diet of gas fellas, also used in all manner of industry. Interesting, so they eat that.
The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Uh-oh.
Scumbags. The kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Oops. Ah! They get tiny. It's still not dead. Jesus. Oh, there's also one of these. Let's get rid of this real quick. Ow. Shield. Oh, he's destroying the floor. Oh boy. 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 Let me just grab that real quick. Oh, I might actually die here. There's too many enemies to deal with. If I can get rid of the gas, I'll be happy. God, those bloody squirts. Come on, kill him.
Rob's a scumbag of his last name.
Thank you. Oh, is this thing still alive? Thank you. Right, whack, whack. There we go. Oh yeah, got those. There we go.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Oh, yay. We leveled up as well. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. Sweet. Give all the extra gems, trying not to fall through the floor, because falling through the floor will kill me. Health is looking good, good, good. Ah,
He finds the core to the Wharf District.
sweet. This is the main part of the game.
city's heart. Might as well.
So we need the cores of places to continue.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Oh boy. There's an achievement if you can do this. I very rarely am able to do
The
it.
only thing making this particular rock stay afloat.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
It
oh
just
boy.
keeps running.
Yeah, they stop putting bloody dead ends in this as well, which isn't fun.
Somersaulting like crazy.
Yep. No, okay, lovely. I think I might be able to do it. The game has stopped shaking.
At last, the skyway's in sight.
Yes! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Somewhere it needs to go.
Whew. So if you fall in that section, it just takes you here anyway, but I like trying to do the the hard way of trying to get through without dying, because the floor behind you starts falling. But yeah. So cores are essentially what builds
Now the
planet.
kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Welcome to the Bastion.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Dun dun dun.
We talk for a spell.
So yeah, so you can use the different items to find out more lore from the narrator.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch.
Ooh. Okay.
I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, alright. Except no one else showed up.
We're the only survivors. Let's stick in our core.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Ooh. So yeah, so we can use these to build.
Kid ponders what to build.
And I'm going to start with the arsenal.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Nice. I'm going to stick with the Fang Repeater, Kale Hammer for now. And we now have Mirror Shield, a secret technique that automatically counterblocks all oncoming attacks for a short time, made famous and spectacular showing in the Bullhead Court. I'm going to stick with Bullburst for now, though. So.
The repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
And that's the other thing, the narrator will have different dialogue options depending on the weapon selection you choose. Mine is apparently very famous soldiers use that stuff.
Ain't always much to say.
Yeah, okay. There's going to be a lot of extra stuff that you can do in this game as well. I don't know if I'm going to include all of it. If I am,
don't know what's out there waiting for him.
So I don't know if I'm going to do that as bonus episodes or not. But I think for an introduction episode, I think that this was a nice little one. So in the next episode, obviously, we're going to go into the Skyway.
Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
So yeah, here you can see. So we cleared out the Wharf District.
The Wharf District. Folks sail deep into the boundless sea from here.
As you can imagine, this is all in the sky. So this is what I mean. There's extra stuff like the Proving Grounds, which essentially are like stuff you can get for your weapons as additional bonuses.
The Breaker Barracks. Many straight shooters learn their way here.
So these are kind of extra challenges. They're usually like target practice. I'm probably not going to show those on camera. I might do that as bonus episodes if I need the resources. So I'm not going to do it for every single weapon on that front too, or I might just show them all off in one go. And then obviously the next episode will be covering the Workman Ward.
The Workman Ward. Them windbags used to keep the city humming along here.
So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, guys. As I said, the first episode for this was always going to be a bit of an issue. Purely because the narrator loves to talk, but he does kind of quieten down a little bit later on. Obviously, I love this game, so I just wanted to play it, to be honest. So I might be a bit more quieter in this one than I am in my other typical stuff. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys, especially for the premiere episode. If you want to do so, please drop it a like. Comment what you like most about this game if you've ever played it before, as I'm sure a lot of people have. If not, tell me what I could do to improve, instead of just rolling around in the ground multiple times to kind of make you feel a bit nauseous. And as always, check out Ki Kumo stuff because he's doing some great stuff too. So guys, I will catch you in the next episode of Bastion. Check out our other stuff, and I might see you in another episode of another show. Bye!